That means anytime anyone says something, we have to take it seriously. So if someone mentions something as a threat or something of that nature, they will get a police response. We have to take everything as matter of fact until we prove differently. Again, we'll have to take some type of action. We'll have to investigate it. We have to treat that as a threat or a terroristic threat when all possible. And until we prove it otherwise, we're going to investigate it and prosecute to the full extent if we deem necessary. Once you say it, it's there. We have to take it at face value. So if you do make some type of statement that is a terroristic threat or a threat on a student or a school, we have to take that as 100% honest, and we will prosecute if we deem necessary and prove that it was a legitimate threat. A terroristic threat is any threat or statement causing alarm to someone and creating their reaction. So even if it's a false statement, if you still create that action, you said the statement, it's still considered a terroristic threat. A terroristic threat is all the way up to a third-degree felony, which is 2 to 10 years in prison. So once we investigate it, if it was truly a legitimate threat and caused an alarm from someone or an organization, then we will prosecute it. A false report is also a criminal matter. So if you do report something that's not accurate and you know to believe it's false, we can make the arrest on that if we deem it necessary. Again, it all depends on the circumstances. The Stop It app through FISD came out, so you can report it that way. You can report it to 911. Our emergency center is open 24 hours a day. You can also use our tip line 401, or you can report it to a parent who can report it to us as well. Instead of posting it out, Snapchatting to another 30 or 40 people, report it responsibly. Let us know, report it through the Stop It app, report it to the police department. Once you report it on Snapchat to another 30 people, that may cause alarm, and we might already know of the threat and deemed it not a legitimate threat, and that just causes more alarm. Yes, like I said, we're available 24 hours a day. We've investigated things at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning before. We've woken up SROs, our school resource officers, so we will investigate it any time of the day. That's the same thing as a false report. If it's through a threatening post, we will take actions necessary, make the arrest if we have to, but it's the same as reporting something on social media that you already know that's incorrect and forwarding that on. You're just as guilty as the original person. A false threat falls under the education code again. It's an exhibition of a firearm on a campus. It's up to a third-degree felony, so you could face 2 to 10 years in prison. And again, even though you might not have started the threat, if you continue to play along with that threat or involved in that threat in any way, you can face the same consequences as everyone else. Overall, the false threats pull resources away that are designated for other people that truly need that help. So if we have a large response to a school for a false threat, that's not allowing us to help someone else. So it's important. You don't want to face jail time. We will prosecute. We've met with the school district. They're behind us 100%, and we will prosecute everything to the full extent of the law that allows us.